everyone, here I am again with my next video on my request list, which is how the expression number 7 supports the life path 1. Now, as we know, the life path is the most important number in your chart. It's the king of your castle, and all the other numbers exist to support this life path 1. Okay, so the achievement of your life path 1 is something that's going to be a bit of a struggle. It's something that you've come to this incarnation to learn how to achieve. So each element of the life path 1 is going to be a little bit tricky for you. And in this lifetime, you've come to work through and deal with the challenges and the difficulties associated with the life path 1. And that's your life path to transcend those issues. And you've brought with you an expression number 7, a very, very, very spiritual number to help you achieve your life path 1. So what I'm going to do first is tell you what you're here to achieve and what you're going to find difficult, the talents that you have to help you achieve your purpose in a nutshell. Then I'm going to break the life path 1 into, I think it's 9 sections. Sometimes I split it into 10 if there's a bit of extra information. But I split the life path down into 9 sections that are tasks that need to be achieved for you to achieve your life path 1. And that is in the left-hand column on my slides. So that is what you're here to achieve. So remember, that's going to be something you're going to find difficult. And on the right hand side, I put whether the expression number that you've brought with you will help or hinder that element of your life path. So let's get started. So if you're a life path 1, your areas of difficulty, struggle and development in this lifetime is to learn to be uniquely creative. And you do that by channeling spiritual practice and channeling those unique new ideas from source energy. Then when you've channeled those ideas, you need to develop the confidence to express those unique ideas to others without worrying about how others will react or being too scared and thinking, oh, I need human validation for this. If people think my ideas are weird, I'm just going to hide under a rock. That's what you need to get past as the life path 1. Low confidence, low self-esteem, hiding your new ideas because you're scared of what people might think of you if you express those to the world. That's what you're here to achieve and work through. So you need to channel those unique new ideas, sometimes life-changing ideas, and then have the confidence and independence and strength and power to assert and express those ideas to people in order to bring about change. And to do this, you also need independence and leadership. So you're also here to manifest your ideas and your change by leading other people and being independent and interdependent of others. The talent you brought with you is that expression number 7. So you brought with you a very, very, very spiritual number. So you know that you're a spiritual being. You know all about source energy when you're an expression number 7. You trust the soul within you. You know source energy is the fount of information that you can channel information from. You have faith in your immortal soul. You have faith in source energy. You know you've lived before and will live again. And you know you're on a road to spiritual evolution. So the idea of channeling new ideas from source energy is going to be easy for you as an expression number 7. But that's not all the life path 1 is, and that's not all the expression can give or not give. So let's break the life path down into those 9 elements and really analyze how that expression 7 is going to help or hinder your life path 1. So you're here to learn primarily to connect to source energy, download, channel unique new ideas. And of course, as a 1, you're going to struggle maybe to find the time to channel that information, to get involved in spiritual practice. And once you have channeled them, often the idea never hits reality because you often hide your ideas from low self-esteem and low confidence. So your life path 1 needs you to work towards not only channeling unique new ideas, but also being brave and confident and independent enough to express those ideas without worrying about how others are going to react to you. So you're excellent with your expression number 7, accessing your soul and trusting your intuitive wisdom and looking to source energy for information. You're an extremely spiritual number, so channeling that information is going to be all that more easier for you. So to support that all-important life path 1, connect to the source energy if you haven't already regularly, and take notes and really focus on the new and innovative ideas that you get through from source energy, and have total trust in your intuition and your inner voice, so that you know that the ideas that you're channeling are good, and so that you have the confidence. Confidence comes from trusting yourself, and if you trust your intuition and you trust the soul within you as an expression number 7, and you trust that that source energy has all the information you need, then that's going to help your confidence and help you to express your spiritual ideas and messages to anyone that will listen, whether they agree with you or not. You're also here to learn to be the ideas person. But, being the ideas person, you can struggle when you've got loads of ideas hitting you all the time. You can struggle to bring those ideas to reality, because the one life path, and if you are a one life path, you're going to struggle to hold on to ideas. You lose interest quickly after the initial idea, and because potentially in the life path 1 you have lots of new ideas hitting you all the time, many of those ideas can end up getting chucked on stony ground because you're not bringing your new ideas to reality. And your life path 1 needs you to be the one with the groundbreaking ideas, but it also needs you to be the one to bring those ideas too. Your 7 talent energy means that you research other people's theories primarily, and you look into spiritual truths and analyze and research, and you use your intuition to look at the research that's already out there and decide whether that theory or information resonates with you. And you may feel, as an expression number 7 talent, that you don't naturally come up with new ideas. You may not feel like you're the ideas person, because the expression 7 is very much focusing on themselves and their own intuition. And what the life path 1 is expecting the 7 to do is to go outside of themselves, go outside of their intuitive wisdom, and look to source energy that little bit more. So to meditate and take information from source energy, rather than just relying on their own internal intuitive wisdom, which the expression 7's really good at. So to support that life path 1 of yours, you can still use your 7 research innovatively. Anything you research with your 7 talent, you can use that innovatively, and also channel and develop new ideas within that theory, linking theories, linking disparate data, and creating new ideas and new information from that. So there's also always a way to be able to access your own intuition and source energy, and analyze research and pull that all together into innovation. Okay, whichever way you decide to do that specifically, you have the ability and the purpose in order to bring those channeled ideas to this world. So you're also here to learn to be confident. As I said, you've got to not think about what other people say, because when you bring a new idea, not everyone agrees. People don't like change, people don't like new ideas, and there's often people that will poo-poo your idea and say you're a weirdo, or call you names, or even get angry with you for bringing the new idea. But you've got to learn to be confident and strong and resilient, confident to show your uniqueness to the world, because and confident in your uniqueness. Don't worry about that you're not like everyone else. Unique people bring unique ideas. And remember, it's your purpose to bring unique ideas. So be confident in your uniqueness. Be confident in your unique ideas, because as a life path 1, these ideas are vital for your purpose and for your development. Okay, it's important that really important that you're not craving validation or approval from other people. Okay, that's really important. Only ask the advice of others that you trust with your whole entire heart, and that always has your best interests at heart. If you're going to go to other people, don't go to the masses, because they're going to turn you away from your unique path. So you're a life path 1. You're here to be unique, and you're here to be confident in that uniqueness and confident to change things with your uniqueness, changing people's ideas and perspectives on life. And your 7 talent energy is going to, if it comes from your intuition, your 7 talent is going to trust the wisdom. It's going to trust its intuition. It's going to trust its soul. Anything that you channel that correlates to your intuition as an expression number 7, you're going to follow that because you trust your soul's intuition. And, when you trust your soul's intuition, you care very much less about the reactions of other people, and you're less fearful of ridicule from others. However, when a 7 is low, they can lack trust in themselves, in the world, in everyone around them, and just fear ridicule from others. When a 7 is on the low, they can start fearing that ridicule. And that's a time when a life path 1 might start hiding their ideas from the world. And the 7 often fears ridicule when they're low because they don't follow the crowd, really. The 7 isn't into popular culture. So they're very... they're often very different in their perspective anyway. And when you're a life path 1, that only adds to that. So to support that life path 1, boldly trust your new ideas that you take down from source energy, and express them, supported by that deep trust you have in the 7 expression, in your soul's intuitive wisdom. Because remember, full trust in that intuition, full trust that you're doing the right thing is what's going to improve your confidence in order to be confident in your uniqueness and confident in your purpose in this world. So you need to be a doer. You need to take action. There's no point channeling ideas from source energy if you're not going to be a practical doer, action-orientated, that learns by experience. To you, as a 1, only action makes a difference. However, when you're an expression 7, the practical way, learn as you go, isn't really a 7 thing. Your 7 talent energy means that you're more of a theoretical thinker, talented at lone study, research, theory, inner personal development, spiritual development. So it's less about doing and practical action and getting out there. But that's your life path to do so. And you have a lot of intuitive wisdom and information there that you could express to the world, as well as your innovative ideas. So to support that life path 1, you need to express your wisdom and your innovative ideas in reality. That's what you're here to do as a life path 1. Take action, work hard, initiate, get those ideas out there. You need to initiate, surge forward, take action, work hard, and confidently, bravely, and powerfully bring your new ideas to fruition. You have lots of energy. The 1 has lots and lots of energy there, and you can use it for good or positive, or you can use it for negative. The 1 is always creating, and when they're conscious and on a high level, they're always creating good things and expressing good things. But when a 1 is on a low, they're always creating. So they're just as good at creating negativity as they are positivity. Okay, so it's important that the 1 uses that extreme energy that they have to initiate their ideas. As we know, there's more energy needed to initiate and start an idea going. Like when you start a car, first gear has to be the most powerful gear, because that's the power that you need to get going. Once you've got the momentum, you can ease back on the power. So your life path 1 needs you to direct your dynamic energy to getting started, to really creating positive things in this world and manifesting your new ideas. But your 7 talent energy won't naturally provide you with any extra talent to initiate in this world. The 7 energy is a lower intensity of expression energy. So you're more about quiet thinking and inner development when you have an expression number 7. So to support your life path 1, it's time you got out there, worked hard to increase your energy towards getting started with your ideas, towards manifesting what your soul has channeled into reality, so that you can break barriers and change people's thinking. That's what you're here to do. So you need to bring those new ideas, break barriers, challenge others' comfort zones. And for that, you've got to be brave, you've got to be confident, and you've got to be willing to take risks, as I said earlier. Some people don't like change, and they certainly don't like new ideas that might shake their foundations. And some people get pretty stroppy about that idea that you might change something in their life, or you might be challenging their comfort zones in some way. Some people can fight for the old ways viciously. So you need to be brave in order to take the risk, in order to express these world changing or area changing ideas to people, and be brave enough not to worry about what their reaction might be. So you need to be brave and willing to take those intuitive risks. And the 7 talent energies can help you there, because a 7 expression is a free thinker. That they trust the wisdom inside them. They don't really care what other people think, to be honest. The wisdom that they express or think or manifest in the world comes from their soul's previous experience and intuitive wisdom. Conventional thinking and the thinking of the paradigm all around them is something that the expression 7's going to push away anyway. A talented expression 7 sees this paradigm for exactly what it is and just looks at it from afar and doesn't really pay much attention to it or buy into it. So to support your life path 1, you're going to have that 7 bravery in you, the 7 that doesn't care what people think. You're a different thinker. You don't go with popular culture. You couldn't care less whether you're conventional. In fact, you don't want to be conventional. So you're going to be braver. You're going to take more intuitive risks when you have an expression 7. Those risks are going to be guided by the complete trust that you have in your soul's intuitive wisdom as an expression 7. So, you have the confidence and strength inside you to, who cares what other people think? This is the idea that I want to express. My intuition says it's good, so therefore I'm going to express it. And if you don't like it, I don't care. So complete trust in your ideas are good and will make you less likely to care about dissension, because you're on the right path, because your intuition says so. And if people don't like the change, and if people don't like the new ideas, and if people don't like the fact that you're challenging their comfort zones, you really won't give a shiny about that. And that is what you need to be like in order to express those ideas to the world. Brave and ready to surge ahead. You're here to learn to be interdependent, which is going to be a difficulty for you being a 1 and an expression 7, because, the 1 can be a bit overly independent or overly dependent. They're very much working with dependence. And normally the 1 sort of errs on the side of over dependence. They seem to think that they're the only one that is going to manage to get the job done. So, why involve other people when you can just do it yourself independently, and end up pushing others away and refusing to delegate at all. And, the 1 can't do it on their own. Independence is an illusion at the end. We are all interconnected. So your life path 1 needs you to learn to be interdependent and not overly independent. And your 7 expression is going to struggle a little bit here, because the 7 expression is very independent. Your 7 energy likes to do and think for yourself. You need lots of time alone to think things out independently. That's what you're talented at doing. And you're very talented at relying on your own inner compass, which is going to exacerbate your 1 tendency to be a little bit overly independent and not involve others in your life enough for you in order to progress. So your life path 1 needs you not to isolate. You've got to find yourself some balance. Don't isolate yourself from others. To achieve your path, you must involve other people, to help you bring those new ideas to reality, because the 1 can't do it on their own. That's why 2 to 9 and all the master numbers exist, because to initiate, to start, is not enough. We need to take it further than that. And that's what all the other numbers in this world, all the other number incarnations that have come to this earth are here to be interdependent and to help you bring those ideas to the world. You can't do everything on your own. You need help from others with differing skills at the end of the day for you to bring your ideas to fruition. So it's really important for you as a life path 1 expression 7 that you're not pushing people away too much and trying to do everything on your own, because it just won't work. You also need to be determined to succeed. You need to have that complete trust in the skills that you've learned, the skills that you've mastered, and have that as a kind of confident security blanket, to stop you feeling insecure. So that you know your power in this world. You have complete trust in everything that you have to bring to this world, and complete trust that your ideas are good. And your life path 1 needs you to be determined to achieve success in the world, to create change. However, your 7 talent energy is more about inner development. The expression 7 is not going to provide you with any kind of desire to have worldly success, because to you it's all about what happens inside. Your development is an inner journey for you as an expression 7. You experience the world to feed your inner journey of development and spirituality, and you have very little care for money and status or the paradigm or anything that this paradigm stands for. So to support your life path 1, develop yourself to have the determination to do something more in this world, to manifest your unique new ideas successfully in the world, to achieve success, because that's what you're here to do as a life path 1. Confident expression and manifestation will bring you the success that you are here to achieve. You also need to learn to be that powerful leader that I said about, to be dominant and assertive, to lead others towards the fruition of your ideas, but be balanced with that personal power. The 1 life path has the potential to be overly aggressive, overly dominant, and sometimes even very aggressive and violent. All the 1 has the tendency as well to be stepped on and subordinated themselves. So the 1 is very much about building confident, balanced personal power so that people follow you without you needing to shout, scream, or dominate them. So to be a powerful leader, you need balanced personal power. You need to know when to be dominant and know when to step back and lead people with confidence and charisma. That's what the life path 1 is here to do. Now, you're going to struggle with that as a life path 1 because that's what you came here to develop. So you're going to struggle with leadership. You're going to struggle with your personal power. You might be overly aggressive or overly submissive at times. And you need to balance that personal power so that you lead with charisma rather than emotions and attitude. So your life path 1 needs you to be that strong leader and bring your ideas to fruition. But your 7 talent energy doesn't really focus on leadership. Like I said, for you, it's about the inner development. You prefer to work alone, so you're not always going to have the social skills that you need to lead because you've spent so much time alone. If you haven't spent enough time with other people, especially. And the 7 also struggles to connect with people on an emotional level. And you kind of need to do that if you want people to trust and follow your instruction. So support your life path 1 by focusing your study and experience on developing your people skills and your leadership skills, even courses, mentors, people that you can learn from that are good at leadership. Do their courses, listen to them, get advice from them. It will take time, because it's your life path. Don't rush yourself, but over time, develop and learn towards being a leader and being balanced in your personal power so that you're not overly aggressive, but not walked on either. Just a charismatic, confident leader that gets things done. That's what you're here to achieve. So your power as a 1, because you're a first gear 1 that needs loads and loads of power to initiate and surge forward, your power causes ripples, both positive and negative. Like I said earlier, you can create positively or you can create downright negatively, and having that power brings great, great, great responsibility, as it should do. And you must ensure as a powerful 1 that your intentions are good, which assumes at times that the 1 can use their power a little bit nefariously. They know they're powerful and they can be sometimes not always entirely positive with the way they express their power to the world. But that's what you're here to transcend and get better at. And your life path 1 makes you extremely powerful. So you've got to be more responsible with that power, and take responsibility for your powerful actions at the end of the day. So your talent in the 7 for listening to and trusting and acting on the intuitive wisdom that's in your heart will help you to ensure that your intentions are good, because your intuitive wisdom is never going to tell you to do bad stuff. You know, your soul's intuition will never inspire you into nefarious, you know, because this is your soul, this is source energy, but you're not eager to take on responsibility at the end of the day. The 7 is about developing themselves and their own inner development and learning the truth and researching and thinking and inner development at the end of the day. So taking on responsibility for or from other people is not going to be something that you as a 7 are going to jump towards. But to support that life path 1 of yours, you've got to ensure that the unique new ideas that you are channeling from source energy, that you're responsible with them and that you manifest them responsibly and you execute them responsibly by making sure that those that are affected by these ideas are considered and helped and dealt with all the way down the line. You must not stand on others to get to the top. That's what the 1 is here not to do. Okay, constant communion with source energy, with your soul's wisdom. This will all ensure that you use your power in a positive way. Keep connected to your intuition and source energy to make sure that your powerful energy is always directed towards positive directions. Otherwise, God help us all is all I can say. Now, I hope you'd like my video today. If you're not already subscribe to my channel and smash that bell icon, and then you'll always be up to date with all my latest uploads. Like this video, please, really helps me out. Now, if you'd like to request a video, please do so. You can email me, contact me, email me on social media, or you can just put a little question on the comment boxes of one of my videos and ask me to do a video. I'm also putting courses on Udemy at the moment. I already have a foundation of numerology course on there now, and I'm partway through uploading my master practitioner course. So if you want to be a numerologist yourself, in the next few weeks or so, my master practitioner course is going to be out. And if you haven't done my Foundations of Numerology course, I'm going to put that link in the description box so you can get up to date before my other course comes out. As ever, guys, I want you to trust the soul within you. You know, I do all these videos to help and guide you, but if your soul doesn't resonate, then don't do it at the end of the day. See you soon.